Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you all for tuning in. And welcome again to the INED Enterprises Tech Talk Show. Here we'll be talking about beginner-friendly tech tips and tutorials, tech shopping guides, recommendations, beginner-friendly small business tips, and everything under the tech sun. Welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to another brand new episode of the INED Enterprises Tech Talk Show. I'm your host and CEO of INED Enterprises, Jasper Lettum II, and welcome for tuning in. To all my new listeners, you may be wondering, hey, this seems to be good. What is INED Enterprises though? And to be honest, I am glad you asked. So INED Enterprises is basically an IT solutions company that specializes in helping small business owners and freelancers and the not so tech savvy. I'm going to add that in there now with to bring about their visions and goal and bring it about to fruition within this digital age. So some of the basic stuff that I help are with web design, small business app design, Microsoft Office support, and the list goes on and on. But if you want more information you want to see for yourself, be sure to take a look at the website at www.inedenterprises.com. And I'm going to spell it out for you because I'm feeling good today. I-N as in Nancy, E-D as in dog, enterprises.com. That's www.inedenterprises.com. All right. So starting off with the show, I have to start off with the fact that I completely forgot to address this last week's episode. And it's perfect because it's literally a good surprising tech fact that literally falls on this date. So Computer Security Day is actually celebrated on November 30th. You know, this was actually started in 1988. And it was used to simply help raise awareness. So I'm a little disappointed. I can't believe I forgot that. And I knew that for a long time. And I was primed for it for last week's episode. But sadly, I had to bring it up just to... It's still a tech fact, which is good to know. But it would have been awesome if it was like, if I hit it on last week's episode. Oh well. But at least you know. So... a site that you should try this week is GeoGuessr. Now, GeoGuessr is spelled GeoGuessr. GeoGuessr. So basically, it's an entertainment type site. And it changes, or rather, it helps detour you from being on social media. Give you something different to do rather than than being on social media. So the site is basically a geographic guessing game. You're literally placed randomly based on the images on Google, like it's Google Map based. So you're basically dropped in the middle of this area and you have to kind of guess and figure out where you are in the world, quite literally. So one time I tried it myself. Well, I was trying it and I was just literally plopped somewhere. And I mean, out of all the shows that I've watched, detective shows, action shows, the list goes on. And I'm like, okay, I'm looking at my surroundings, I see the skies, I see the buildings, XYZ. And I've seen this before myself. And I literally chose the wrong, I thought I was in the States, in the US, based on the patterns. I thought I was in literally Seattle, Washington, because it literally looked familiar because I visited there once before. And it turns out, after I guessed it, I was like 150,000 miles off. And apparently the area was located on the Eastern Hemisphere. I don't remember which country it was, but I was like, oh my gosh. Like, here I thought I knew what I was thinking. So definitely take a look. Like I said, it's something to do differently than just being on social media, you may learn something. Definitely take a look at it. Strong entertainment. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Had to share it with my listeners tonight. Definitely. So tonight's episode, I want to talk about web designing for your business. A lot of people feel it's like a mix. What's the word I'm looking for? It's mixed in regards to should you have a website, or is a social media page enough? I feel like in my personal opinion, you should have both. Web design, absolutely. Because that's literally your online domain. That's your online presence. And it's 24/7. So no matter where you are, even if it's outside of business hours, your visitors will be able to find you of course, if you market it accordingly, but your visitor will be able to find you nonetheless. And also it's an information exchange hub. So it's very easy for you to communicate with your future clients, and you being able to communicate with them being able to communicate with you. And also, you could constantly upload promotional materials for clients, being enticed to make a purchase of your service or your product. I would definitely say, even though both is needed, I feel like a website actually shows your company online dominance. I mean, you got your social media, yeah, of course, but there are a lot of people who still don't have social media, or they feel more at ease or at comfort if the company has a website. Like, for example, I have a colleague. I was referring this business to them, and I told him, yeah, it's a good company. I've helped them. They've helped me quite a few times. So they looked it up and they felt some sort of way because it was only a Facebook page that they have. And now I'm not saying that's everyone, but I'm pretty sure there are people who think that same thought. Like, a website shows subconsciously the legality of the company or the business. That's my take on it. Another bet, so basically I'm just saying, like, it's credibility, makes you feel comfortable in thinking about how, about using your service. So basically, long story short, that's what I'm getting at. So, of course, a website is ideal. I still feel that is ideal. You should still have both, but I feel like it's still more ideal to have the website. But, having a website is good and all, but people feel that, well, a web design, great, this is a lot of work. Not necessarily when it deals with building a website. See, the way in today's society is set up, it's very easy to build a website. I mean, super easy. There's so much no-code platforms out there. Like, building a website doesn't really have to take as long as you think it is. So there's a couple of website platforms I personally would recommend. And that is Wix, Wix as in X-ray, and Carrd, Carrd. I love those because I use that a lot for my clients. Let me reword that. My site is actually built with Wix. I definitely recommend Wix and Carrd as like the two go-getters for, the no code. If you needed a web design no code platform, those two are my top two fave in utilizing it. So, of course, if you want to see a demo in regards to these sites, like I said, check out my website, www.inedenterprises.com. Take a look around the site, look at the design. What I mean, I tell you, it's very simple, very easy. Definitely utilize that. You can also look at some of my card designs, and that's zzcheesecakes.carrd.co. So that's ZZ as in ZEE cheesecakes.carrd.co. Check that one out. That was for like a simple small business, small home baking business. And they just wanted to get an online presence out there. And another one is over coffee matchmaking.card.co. And that's over coffee matchmaking.card.co. And that's CARRD.co. Of course, all the links will be posted on the bottom in the comments. Definitely take a look at that so you could see and feel, get an idea of how the simplicity and the visual appeal it is for using these no-code web design platforms. And now for my listeners as well, let's say you feel like, okay, well, this is really good. I just don't have time to do it. I wish I could have some help. Well, let's talk about it. Like I said, one of my services is actually web designs, and I love using these web design platforms. If you want something like this done for you, definitely reach out. Reach out to me. Email me at inedenterprises@gmail.com. Leave me a note on my website, www.inedenterprises.com. Or even on my other social media platforms. Definitely let's connect. I want to help you definitely thrive in where you would like to be. Definitely, like I said, browse around the demos just to get you a feel. And I welcome this for anyone, definitely. So with that being said, gotta end it with another motivational quote to close off shop on this fine Tuesday evening. And that is, the secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. Once again, the secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. And that's all I have for today. I am your host, Jasper Letson II. And this has been another pretty good, excellent INED Enterprises Tech Talk show. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at INED Enterprises, Facebook, INED Enterprises, my website, www.inedenterprises.com. And of course, email me at inedenterprises.gmail.com. Also, subscribe to this podcast. That way you'll be in the know of the next one. Of course, every Tuesday at 7. Every Tuesday, new episode, new lesson. Every Tuesday at 7. Once again, thank you all for taking the time to tune in to this awesome episode. Take care. Stay blessed. Until next time.